Hey everybody, I'm MAK.
And I'm Courtney. Welcome back to 2MC,
where we talk about everything Martin County government.
Yeah. So, spring break's coming up.
I know.
I don't have any plans.
I actually don't have a spring break, but
yeah,
some people do.
Lucky those people.
Yes, and there are so many things you can do in Martin County on spring break.
There are, like our beaches.
They're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Do you know we have 22 miles of coastline?
Yeah, we do.
What was that number?
22.
22.
She was guesstimating and realized she was correct on the halfway point.
Yes.
Yeah, 22 miles of coastline. But only 4 of our beaches are guarded.
Right.
So, those locations are
Hobe Sound,
Stuart,
Jensen.
and Bathtub Beach. So,
You know what else they have at the guarded beaches?
Ooh, what?
The wheelchairs.
They do, minus Bathtub Beach.
Okay.
So, Stuart, Hobe Sound, and Jensen Beach have the beach wheelchairs available. You can ask a lifeguard if you need one.
You know what else you can talk to lifeguards about?
Ooh, I know.
Safety.
Yes. They are available to, if you're a visitor or a resident and you're like, hey, I see that flag. I don't know what that means. You can go talk to the lifeguards and they'll be happy to explain what that means and how that, changes the way the waves are coming in or...
Because they really work on preventions. They call it prevents.
Yeah.
Right? So their job is they're always watching, they're looking at the water, they're looking at the people. So they want to prevent something from happening.
So educating the residents is a great way to do that.
It is.
Yeah.
I love it.
They also have a phone hotline.
Oh, yeah. This is really cool, I
I
think.
know, right?
I wonder if other places do it.
I don't know.
I think ours is the best.
So what they do is they pre-record information about the beach. So like tide times, conditions, how many, like the weather forecast for the day, and the number of lifeguard towers that will be open.
Yes.
And it's a good way if you're planning on going to the beach, you just call that, and that way you can plan before you go.
Yep. They update it every single day.
They do. And we can add a link down in the show notes so you guys can get more information. We have like beach cams you guys can look at.
Yep.
There's
a web page online where they've got all this information, but we'll drop it in the show notes.
Yes. Speaking of beaches,
Yes.
we had our first
Yes.
sea turtle nest.
So cool. And you know what? It was early because we like that. We do things like that. We're ahead of the game.
Yeah. And if I were a sea turtle,
I would want a nest here.
I would want a nest here. Yes. Because, our beaches are really pretty.
They are.
Yeah. Speaking of nesting
Pretty.
season.
Oh boy. That was a little bit of a stretch.
Nesting season is typically March 1st to October 31st. I
Right.
just wanted you guys to know when you can plan on seeing turtles nesting and hatchlings and all that kind of stuff.
There's a lot of safety stuff that goes along with it.
There are.
You have to respect our turtles.
Yes, because, last year we had 16,273 turtles nest
Yes.
on our beaches.
Which is incredible. And I did some math earlier.
Oh boy.
So I calculated it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a 25% increase over the previous year, over 2023.
That's pretty crazy.
So not only do people like us,
the turtles love us.
yeah. But I think I don't know, but I think that means that we're providing them a great place to nest.
Yes. So, and that means that they really like nesting here.
They do.
We're like
So we
a
wanna
turtle
make it-
hotspot.
Yeah. We want to make it safe for them.
Yes, we do. So, in order to do that, when, you're at the beach, you're building sand castles, you're putting, people like dig holes?
Yeah, like you have to dig a hole to make your castle because you dig the
Yes.
sand, put it in your pail. Right?
Yeah.
Like that.
So make sure when you're leaving the beach, you fill those holes back up and you also knock down the sandcastles because it does obstruct the path of the turtles or it can confuse them. And what happens is if they feel like they are hitting the
sandcastle.
Yeah, it feels like they're hitting the dune. Yes, thank you.
Then they don't know.
And then they actually just go straight back to the water and they don't nest there.
It's not good.
So it's
we
not
want
good.
them to nest here.
Yes. And speaking of turtles, and if you see them, do not touch them.
You cannot.
You
It's
can
illegal.
look, but you cannot touch, as my mother would tell me in the store.
Same goes for glassware and turtles.
Yes. And the nest and the hatchlings. They are protected by state and federal laws.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like you may think they're disoriented and you're trying to help them and you just want to pick them up and scoot them over to the water, but you cannot.
do not.
Do not.
If you do see a disoriented sea turtle or a hatchling that's disoriented, FWC actually has a wildlife hotline.
I know.
Alert hotline.
Wonder who staffs that. That'd be a neat job.
That would be cool. Just
Right?
answer the phone and you get to go like save an animal.
Yes, I feel like that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, hotline number, we're going to put it in the show notes, but it's 888-404-3922.
Yes. Perfect.
You could keep that in your cell phone. Like you could just save it.
You could. And that way, if you're ever walking the beach
Dial it.
or you're at the beach, you can call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Me too. Samesies. Anyways, so
It was a good idea.
it was. I was really proud of you.
Thank you.
Speaking of beaches, turtles, the next thing on the list.
I know.
I just want to point out that's all you've been speaking
Speaking
about.
of, speaking of,
Yeah.
we're going to
Coral-
speak some more about it.
Yeah, we're adding to that list. Coral reefs.
Are you keeping a tally of the speaking ofs?
Right along with the yeses.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, coral reefs.
And a so.
Oh, man.
Did I say so?
Tough crowd today.
It is a tough crowd here in the studio.
Jeez. We
Anyway, we
are
do.
part of the Southeast Florida Reef Tract. Did you know that?
I did. We're the northernmost point of the southeast track.
Yes, it goes all the way to the dry Tortugas.
I've never been there.
Me neither. But our reef goes all the way there.
Which ironically, it's wet.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
They are
So,
wet because it's, never mind. Whatever.
so our coral reef area, the
Mhm.
Southeast Florida Reef Tract, is actually the only living coral barrier reef in the U.S.,
We need to take care of her.
which is that's really cool.
I know.
So, and it's also the world's third largest coral reef system. It's about 105 miles long.
In the world, it's the third largest?
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that? No, they're shaking their heads no.
Yeah. That's why I'm
You know
telling
what?
you
You can
guys.
protect it too. You can do some things like sunscreen,
Yes, because certain sunscreens actually are really bad for the reef.
and
So-
you cannot walk on it,
Yeah, do not walk on the reef.
and
It
don't take the
actually-
fish from it, or even parts of it.
Yeah, like shells or anything like that. Don't do it.
No, because it could be somebody's home.
Yeah, or
Like-
it could kill it.
Do we know what type of sunscreens are okay?
Well,
We'll
yes,
drop that down in the show notes.
We do. And Discover Martin, which is probably
Yes.
where we'll guide them. They have a fantastic
whole-
resource.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to visit our beaches, those are just some things to
Think about.
think about and, be aware about.
Yeah. You know what else we have?
Ooh, what? Tell me more.
Have a very robust artificial reef program.
We do.
I know.
Yes, the artificial reef program it started in the 1970s actually,
Mhm.
and we have 4 permitted locations that
Can we go on location and do that, Stefan?
are we
the-
going to be snorkeling
Do
it?
you have underwater cameras?
Well, I don't, but I think you do. Because you did some seagrass stuff.
Yes.
That's underwater.
Hmm.
You figure out how you're going to talk on a podcast underwater, and we'll make it happen.
So since we won't be able to visit the
I didn't think
artificial
of that.
reefs, you guys can though. We have a map that shows the artificial reefs locations, so you can go and see them. We have like
What about the full masks, like your full face mask? Can you talk in that?
She's not gonna let
I
it
think
go.
we could. We could be mic'd up in that. Okay, let's talk about the reef.
I was.
Okay. I kept thinking.
Anywho, the artificial reef. So what happens is, like the Murphy Road Bridge, right?
Mhm.
When we redid that bridge, the concrete gets cleaned, and it actually was deployed into the reef location that we can put it in,
Yes.
and it becomes like a artificial reef, and there's
It
tons of fish
is an
there.
artificial
Yeah.
reef.
So you can go snorkeling. It's
It's
really
like those
cool.
giant, what are they called?
Goliath
groupers.
groupers. Yeah.
Goliath, we both did that.
Yeah,
Grouper.
they are big.
They are.
Yeah.
I feel like if I came face to face with one, we would be like battling size wise. I don't know. Maybe you could cut that part out.
We don't cut anything.
Aish.
So
I gotta do better studying.
with all of our reefs and our beach talk and all of this talk, it is important to remember our Leave No Trace that we have with our Discover Martin group.
Yep.
And they, there's 7 principles that they ask residents, visitors to follow.
I know the first one.
Okay, go.
Know before you go.
Yes. And then the second one is travel and camp on durable surfaces.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dispose of waste properly.
Leave what you find. So that kind of means don't take anything.
Yes.
But if you see trash, please pick that up. That's
yes.
the only thing you can take.
Right. Want to minimize your campfire impacts.
Yes. And respect the wildlife.
You caught me off.
Sorry.
I was going to talk about Smoky Bear
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
because only you can prevent wildfires.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Okay,
You
we should
needed your
move on.
hat for that.
I know. I forgot.
And then the last principle is to be considerate of others.
Always.
Always.
We practice that here.
We do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dina's shaking her head. No.
That's why she doesn't have a hot mic.
Oh dear.
So with all this fun talk about the beaches, there are other things you can do during spring break in
Sailfish
Martin
Splash.
County. Yes, Sailfish Splash Water Park is opening up.
I love Sailfish Splash. Oh my. Oh
So
my. Are
excited.
you not cutting that in, are you? Yes.
So Sailfish Splash is opening March 15th to March 23rd for spring break, 10:30 a.m. to 5.
Perfect. You know what else? Oh,
I was gonna say something.
okay. You go. See,
They-
considerate of others. You go first.
Well, I just wanted to say they have like slides. If you've never been there, they have slides. They
That
have
big
lazy
bucket
river.
that dumps water.
Oh yeah, they have the playground, like the splash playground, and then they have a thing called Wiggly Waters, which is actually these floating things in the water, and then they have monkey bars.
Wiggle.
So you're grabbing on someone and you're trying to get
Oh
across.
yes, I know those. I know those. Yes, I've not done it. Have you
No,
done it?
I haven't because I don't know if I could, to be honest.
You gotta have some,
Yeah.
guns.
I see
to-
these little kids doing it and I'm like, man,
monkey bars is
Strong.
not for the faint of heart.
no, they're not. So it's really cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a lazy river, but you're telling me this is an active, wiggly,
Yeah.
this wiggle business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So definitely go check it out this spring break.
Love it.
Get your passes. We'll put the site down below in the show notes so you can get your tickets.
You know what else? If you're looking for a job,
Or you have a student looking for a job.
yes, it is a great place to work.
Yes, they're looking for customer service attendants, lifeguards, aquatic supervisors. So if you have, I don't know, a college student coming home for the summer and they want a job during
Or
the
you
summertime.
want them to have a job. Maybe.
Yes. We
Just saying.
have those available. So we'll drop it down in the show notes where they can apply, where you can apply. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
They have
Spring-
concessions there too.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
You can get pizza.
Mm-hmm.
and drinks like pop.
Yeah, I think they have ice.
You can be caffeinated and full while you're wiggling in the wiggle water business or down the slide.
I don't think you're eating on the slide. Please don't eat on the slide.
And if you eat a lot, you'll go down more slowly, I feel like. Or maybe this gravity, not sure. We'll try that. And send Courtney down with a bagel in her mouth.
Anyways.
Tina just hit her head.
Anywho, spring break programs for tweens coming up as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
it is.
spring break things happening.
It's because spring has sprung.
I'm so jealous of the people that get spring breaks. Man. Anyways, pre-registration is required by March 14th. You have to be ages 11 to 15.
Does not apply to me.
No, I cannot go either. They will. It's from March 17th to the 21st, 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Vince Bocchino Community Center.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll
They
drop
do
it.
a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think the seniors will be there too?
No, because the seniors are at the log cabin.
Oh, right. Got it. Sorry. I got them confused for a minute.
I was ready for the battle royale.
Yeah,
That would be fun though, right? I think it would get them both going.
probably.
Maybe we should suggest that. Nancy from Parks, if you're listening, had a good idea for programming. Maybe, or maybe not.
We'll drop the info down in the show notes so you can check it out.
Good. What else we got?
Well, now we're talking about dodgeball.
Ooh, dodgeball. Dodgeball tournament happening. It's happening this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah. This Friday, March
Friday
7th.
will be the date of March 7.
It's crazy. You'd think she didn't have the notes in front of her that she could look at.
It's right there. It's from 5:30 to 8:30, and it's for ages 11 to 18 at Jock Layton Park.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Welcome to the show.
Pre-registration is required.
Perfect. We'll drop that link down in the show
I
notes.
love that we have this information. Stat.
Just pre-registration is required, so just do it.
today.
Do it today because Friday is the day to play dodgeball.
Okay, let's cut her off. Last thing we want to talk about is something that I like, and it's movie night.
I love movie nights.
I know, community movie night, and it's March 21st. I don't really know what day of the week that is.
It's a Friday,
It's a Friday.
as it says there.
Ah, missed it.
Shocking.
As in 2 weeks from this Friday that you just talked about, which is the 7th, so 14 days later will be the 21st.
It's a lot of math,
Hmm.
and
Is it?
So Friday.
on the fly it is. Yes, on the fly.
Friday, March 21st from 7 to 9:30 at
Moana.
2 at Langford Park.
Moana 2.
You guys can enjoy watching Moana 2.
Somebody should have put that on there. Oh, there it is. Moana 2.
Yes. They have food trucks at this one.
Nice.
And you know what? I think it's so fun because you're like sitting outside and it's been such
Under
nice
the
weather.
stars.
And
It's at Langford Park.
yeah.
I love that.
It's like so fun. So,
A lot of good stuff coming up in the next 2 weeks.
mhm.
You know what else is coming up next week? Boom. I'll tell you. Or did you want to guess?
I just want to let them know we're going to put the info for the community movie night down in the show notes. But yeah, go ahead.
We have a board meeting next week.
Yes. And we're going to be talking more about the ear.
Right, we are. The agenda is available, so you can check that out on our website. Also, we'll put the link in the show notes. And did you know that you can get the agendas emailed right to you?
Wow.
It's cool.
That's
right?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So then you don't have to go looking for it.
No, they come right in your inbox, as they say.
Nice. Could we drop the link down in the show notes?
We can.
Cool.
Dana, can we do that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. Is that
That's it.
that's it?
That's it.
Dang.
One take, boom, we're out.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next week
right.
on 2MC. Bye.
Bye.